So everybody, it's Friday, November the 22nd at about 2:53 in the afternoon. It's a big weekend this weekend. Tonight I got a friend's birthday. I'm going to CBC. Tomorrow I'm going to the Leafs game. Sunday, Brady Manning 14 from the Gillette Stadium, Foxborough, Massachusetts. And there's one other thing. Oh, right. This Sunday, live about not even like 30 minutes down the road from, like 30 minutes about down the road from not Foxborough, but you get what I mean, from Gillette Stadium is the TD Garden, and the TD Garden will host Survivor Series 2013. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Survivor Series at the TD Garden in Boston on pay-per-view. I'm here just to give an overall predictions thing. Honestly, they did a really bad job building this pay-per-view. Like, it's an annual holiday tradition, Survivor Series. It's always well known as like it's always the Sunday before American Thanksgiving, kind of like kick off that week, and then you go in. I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't be surprised if the Gobbledygooker comes back. Like, it's a bad gimmick, but it's time of year. Like, American Thanksgiving, like, you all know by now, I'm from Toronto, I'm Canadian. I celebrated Thanksgiving about a month ago, but that doesn't mean that y'all can't. I don't know why I said there, but whatever. With this matchup, I know there's 7 matchups so far, but they honestly made a too easy to predict pay-per-view. Like, half the matches are a thing. Like, Kofi, the kickoff match. The panel intrigues me. They got Bret Hart, Booker T, and one other person. I forget who though. Like, I don't even remember. But the theme song is like, what's the best thing about this pay-per-view? How I feel about Flo Rida. I really like that song. So like, honestly, that's the best thing about this event. That's kind of sad. But to kick things off, the kickoff show, we have the Miz, newly heel Miz, versus one Kofi Kingston. Miz has been in way too many kickoff matches. Again, this match is way too easy to predict. Miz is going to win because it's his heel turn. They're not going to have a heel turn and then you lose your first match in as a heel. No, that would just be plain right stupid. But that's what's going to happen. Next, I see Axel versus Langston opening the pay-per-view. So I'm just going to go with that match. And then that match, I see Big E Langston retaining because I'm making the Intercontinental his prestigious title again, and if he were to lose it, that would piss a lot of people off, including myself, so I'm giving this one to Big E Langston. Next up, we have a traditional Survivor Series matchup, but it's a 7-on-7 tag featuring the cast of Total Divas versus AJ Lee, Kaitlyn, Oksana, Summer Rae, Alicia Fox. Who are the other 2 divas? Tamina and AJ. I don't know off the top of my head, but it's like the Total Divas, who we all know, versus the not Total Divas. This match honestly is It's a seller. Like it's not going to sell people pay-per-views. When in the world has you ever looked at a Divas match and said, "This is going to sell me to lay down my $50 and watch this pay-per-view"? Well, to start off, don't or stream it online like a normal person does. And then, the cast of Total Divas is going to win. Like, I'm looking at this pay-per-view, majority of the people are going to win their faces. Like, you have that. So, in that match, it's going to be simple. Like, they're going to brawl. Divas are going to do, the Total Divas are going to celebrate, and then they're going to plug the show. Guarantee you, that's what's going to happen. Next match I can think of is the World Heavyweight Championship match between Boston's own West Newbury, Massachusetts, is John Cena defending his title against Alberto Del Rio. The exact same thing. You got Superman going up against Lex Luthor in an environment. Sorry, someone texted me. I don't know if my phone vibrates so it doesn't go off. But you got Lex Luthor going up against Superman. Lex Luthor being Alberto Del Rio. Superman being, thinking we need to say. This match, honestly, is a throwaway. Like, Cena's going to win. There's about a 99.9% chance that Cena will win. That 0.1% that Del Rio wins will piss a lot of people off because you got your main event. You got the guy who sells pay-per-views on a regular basis. Like, I guarantee you, with Cena returning, Hell in a Cell, that many more buys. Like, we saw how weak it was at Night of Champions and Battleground. We had Hell in a Cell with Cena. Helps build the pay-per-view. Helps get the buys. Helps put... He's there to put asses in seats. It's that simple. I'm a Cena guy, but you know that. That Cena's there to fill the seats and fill the pockets of Vince McMahon. Having Cena lose would just be bad at this point. Let him, like, they're going to, I guarantee it's going to be like when he returned. How he did Survivor Series, he won. He retained it at Armageddon. He retained it at Royal Rumble. Lost it No Way Out. So he's going to lose at the Rumble, go in there, and then develop his feud on for Mania. So, Cena will retain. The next match I can think of is the Best in the World versus the Wyatt family, which this match really intrigues me because I really want to see how, this is basically the big debut of Rowan and Harper on pay-per-view. Sure, they had SummerSlam where they attacked Kane, but that doesn't really count as a pay-per-view debut. So this is their ultimate pay-per-view debut. I'm picking them honestly because right now I think creatives is trying to find out what to do exactly with Punk and with Bryan, so you can only go from there. So I'm picking the Wyatts in that one. Next matchup is the traditional Survivor Series matchup, which we have the Usos, Rhodes Brothers, and a returning Rey Mysterio versus the Shield and the Real Americans. This one, I'm picking the first team I said, the Faces, to win, just to get the crowd over. This match could probably open the pay-per-view too easily. Who knows what will happen. But, yeah, I'm just picking the Face team to win. I don't want to say the names. Then we got the main event of Randy Orton and The Big Show for the WWE Championship. Orton, plain and simple. Plain and simple. Because Randy Orton's got so much going against him going into the pay-per-view, how it's no one's going to be helping you, no one's going to be there, show, you're both on your own. You know it's going to have a screwy ending. I'm in Toronto. You can see this in Orlando. There's going to be, from here to, the match isn't going to go great. You know, Big Show's going to get screwed. You just know it. But then after this, I'm thinking to myself, they're in a lot of trouble because they're gonna have to pull a name out of their hat, a name of the hat or a rabbit out of their ass to find out who's gonna face who at TLC. So, winners once again: Miz, Langston, Total Divas, Faces, Cena, Orton, and Wyatt family. Those are my winners. Like them, don't like them, I don't care. I'm out. Sunday, I'll have a quick review because of the Pats game. So I will see you guys on Sunday night.